Hey y'all, Noons here from Banana Hobby and welcome back to Noons Airborne RC. And in today's video, we're going to go ahead and close out what I call the trifecta on the LX models Super Scale Warbirds. If you recall on this channel, we went ahead and did the P40 Warhawk, the B25 Mitchell, and today we have the F4U Corsair. Now this bad boy is 1.6 meters wide and it has the folding wings. As you can tell, I'm a little bit giddy on it. This thing's gonna be awesome. Now this model, it is an older model. We are not reintroducing it or anything. Believe it or not, this thing is highly requested. About 1 to 2 calls a week are people asking when we're gonna bring this back. Well, we're gonna make this available for the people that want it out there. So while I get this thing out of the shipping container, let's go over some specs. The wingspan on this bad boy is 1600 millimeters or 63 inches. The length is 1,273 millimeters or 50 inches long. The flying weight is 3,400 grams. Comes with a 18-inch 3-blade prop. Says it gives 5,000 grams of thrust. Now the ESC has been improved to an 80 amp over the old 60 amp. The motor, I can't find a lot of information on this. I found everything between a 270 kV to a 2900 kV. But we're going to find that out very soon. Recommended LiPo is a 6S 4000 mAh. So let's get the eye in the sky and let's get this thing unboxed, y'all. And we're back, y'all. We got the eye in the sky and we removed the shipping packaging. And here's the box. Look at that art, everybody. This thing is very, very, very beautiful to me. I don't really cut these out and put them up as backdrops. I think that's really cool. The people that do, but I'm definitely going to cut this one out and put this one on the wall. Got a little bit of where the box stuck to it, most likely from the condensation from shipping on the ship. But let's go over the model. F4U Corsair from LX models, the high scale model, has got folding wings. Right here we got the specs. And the question had on the motor, it looks like it comes with either a 50 millimeter 270 kV or a 60 millimeter 290 kV. And I think that's because it has a 3-blade and a 4-blade prop version. I believe this is the 3-blade prop right here. On the side of the box, it says it has an adjustable pitch propeller. Interesting. Retractable landing gear, and a pivoted canopy that we can slide it back. So let's get this thing unboxed and see exactly what we got inside, everybody. I'll try and keep everything in frame. You guys get first look while I put this box down. You guys are pretty much getting the first 10 seconds of seeing it without me. And I'm back. Now this model, y'all, this is an LX model, so this just isn't something that you're going to screw together and take out to the field. It's going to need a little bit of work. So what do we got in here? Looks like we got our fuse, we got some tidbits, our cowl, some armament. One thing right off the bat, guys, the difference between the 2 meter and this 1.6 meter Corsair is the fuselage is one piece. There is no gluing. That you have to do a 2-piece fuse. So right off the bat, let's go through here. We have our ESC. It is a Hobbywing Skywalker 80 amp ESC. The very first versions of these came out with the 60 amp. These are coming out with an 80 amp. We have our motor. Let's get that answer. Get that out of the way. I can see that it's going to mount just like the P40. This right here, everybody, this is the motor mount that you'll go ahead and glue in the plane, and it's also your battery holder. Oh, get this out. Come on. Let's see what we got here. We have a 5060 290 kV motor, guys. So we're getting more kV on this little guy than the P40. This thing's gonna scoop. Now that is good info to know, guys. So the motor size is a 5060 290 kV And it's going to have a 3-blade prop with an 80 amp ESC. Alright, what else do we have here? Looks like we got a whole bunch of tidbits for armament. Okay. That's that. Oh boy, all the way down at the bottom, can barely get that. It's the tube of glue. This glue, guys, this is awesome. It's just like Foam Tac. It's a generic brand. Works exactly the same. That stuff is great. I love it. The tubes last a long time for many projects. Oh, we have our props. Look at those. Let's go ahead and open this up. Be very careful, John. And if you're going to use a knife, guys, please be very careful when you remove stuff. Let's go ahead and take one of these out. Now that is really nice. Already has the decal applied. Tips are painted. Now one thing that I did notice, guys, is this is where the screw's going to mount. But I haven't seen a prop that has these. See those 3 little marks right there? And they're on the back. I wonder if that has to deal with the adjustable pitch. Now, if this thing does have adjustable pitch, that's going to be great. I'm telling you right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up a watt meter in between the ESC and the battery, and I'm just going to adjust the pitch at full throttle and see how much pitch I can get and keeping it under 80 amps. Our armament right there. This right here is made out of foam. And then you have your plastic fin pieces. And it looks like the rings that'll snap onto the wing. This is the actual armament right here. What else do we have? We have our manual. Now, these manuals right here, these are full color manuals. The pictures are a little bit small, but still easily readable. Now these manuals, they come as if the plane came exactly in pieces. So you're going to have to jump around and skip through chapters because everything comes done. You just got to assemble it. It also comes with the manual for the ESC, which is great. Not too many models come with that, even newer models. And this one did. What else we got in here? We have our bag of more tidbits. Looks like Y's, extensions. I want to look at this hub. Here's the hub for our prop. Comes in chrome. I'm interested in this quote variable pitch. And it looks like no variable pitch, guys. It looks like a key's right in there. Let's pull one out and look. So my curiosity is piqued. Okay, so it goes in just like that. Okay, got it. Gotcha. Okay. So just like the P40, gonna slide those in. That's gonna clamp through there. It's going to get a screw to hold everything together. Be too easy. That's our nice spinner. Look how shiny that is, guys. The detail on this is great. Looks like we got some antenna pieces. We have our control horns, our push rods, screws. And it comes with the part list right there of everything that comes inside the bag. What else do we got? All right. Feels like some more armament. I think these are some bombs. Oh yeah. Definitely some bombs. Looks like some 500-pounders. Or what we used to call them in the Army, crowd pleasers. Got one. And you got two. all painted. Everything's already glued. Even got the little spinner right there. Alright. Okay. We got our QA/QC label. Okay. We got our cowl. Go ahead and pull this out. Alright. The cowl, guys, it is foam and it has a plastic shell on it. Go ahead and hold that up there. Decals already applied. Comes with the dummy motor mount if you want to go ahead and run that. Let's go ahead and slide that in, see what that looks like. Looks pretty good. Looks very, very good. Pull that out. Could even do some scale details right there. Add some paint, some detailing. All right, put that back in the bag. All right, let's see what we got in here, guys. One thing I have noticed, very good packaged. Can't complain. Everything so far has showed up without a flaw. What's this right here? We have our horizontal stabilizer, y'all. Servos, dual servos. They're already attached, glued in. Wires right there. The only thing we're going to have to do is install our control horns and our linkage. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Nice hinges, not foam hinges. They are those metal hinges that LX uses. And as you can see, you lift it, they drop. Very nice. Like the paint on the white side, can't even see the cells. On the blue side, barely see them. And this paint, guys, I like to rip the paint off whenever I do a glue joint. And this paint right here, this stuff sticks. Very good paint. Whatever they use, I have no idea. Packaging, get that out. Okay, we have a wing. We have the other wing. So these wings, they are folding wings. Let's go ahead and open this one up. This was one of the first models, if not the first flying model that had folding wings that would actually fly, everybody. And it's been around for a while. Look at that. That decal, it just pops. It's very vibrant. There's no filters or anything going on, everybody. Nice paint job. Beautiful decal. All right. And as you can see, you have the aileron right here. And you have a flap here. Now on this model, everybody, it has full flaps just like a normal Corsair. But this outer flap right here, it works in conjunction with the aileron to give you more turning ability. That's the way it comes stock. Now, you can use this as a flap to be 100% scale. But if you want to do that, you're going to need an extra channel. And that way you can program this in with your flaps and take it off the aileron. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this completely stock and see how it flies. And then I'm going to go ahead and remove this from the aileron and run it with this flap. I kind of like the idea that it gives you the full aileron ability. Because with Corsairs, when you have full flaps deployed, it could very easily stall and ruin someone's day. Navigation lights right there. Looks like servoless linear actuators right there that are going to fold and lock the wings. That's going to be no issue. That's going to be just like the B1. Plenty of tension to lock these down. Man, that color right there, guys, that is awesome. Going to be very easy to see in the sky, I think. The thing with the flaps, guys, don't fret too much on that. When the plane's on the ground and the flaps are up, you're not going to even see or notice it. It's only going to be when you have the flaps down or anything like that. But not going to be an issue. Not going to be an issue. Oh. What we got here? Got more stuff. See what this is. Just packaging. I always check everything, guys. So many times I've lost little tidbits. I was just lost in packaging. Okay. This right here looks like it's going to be the center wing hub. Oh, very, very nice. Same paint job. Everything's already pre-wired. Got your light controller, gear controller. Gears already installed. Has scale gear. When we do the assembly video, you guys will go ahead and see. Here's your flap servo. And as you can see, they're hinged right there together. So when this one comes down, it pulls this down as well. You have your attachment point right here. Let's go ahead and turn this around. This is for the folding wings. This will be the hinge. This is where the linear actuator will attach to, so it goes up and down. Very nice. This part, the hub, it gets 4 screws. It attaches on the plane by 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you get the wings, you can remove the whole wing assembly from the fuselage if you choose to transport it. Now with the wings up, you think you have a lot of spot. If you have an SUV, I think that would be easy because it will be a little tall, you know, going up and down. But the paint job, guys, I really like this color. EPO Flex Foam. It's got a little bit of weight right here. The retracts right here, they're spring loaded. Can't wait to see those. That's going to look amazing. Let's go ahead and put this aside. Last but not least, we have the vertical stabilizer and the fuselage. Let's go ahead and remove this. Completely scale, servo's already in. There's our servo lead, metal hinges. This part right here, this will get glued onto the fuselage with foam tack. That's very good. All right. Let's get this fuselage out. Take out that front bar. Now this is the P&P model, guys. Since it is an older one, you do have to, all the servos, wiring, everything is done for you. You know, that's all done. You just got to put in the control horns, push rods, glue a few things, install the motor, balance the prop. Just needs a little bit of work. What do you guys think? retractable tail wheel. Plenty of room to work with. Alright. Wing will go in there, battery will slide inside. Plenty of room for your receiver. Looks like the rudder is on a push-pull system, just like the P40. Those are very easy to set up. If you never set up one, go ahead and stay tuned. We're going to do that on an assembly video. Very easy to do, no problem. This attaches with magnets. Just slides straight up and straight down. Sticks pretty good. I'm going to probably add another 2 magnets in there. Pilot already painted. Got a sticker for the instrument panel. Ready to rock. And if you guys don't already know, and I didn't mention it, this is Lieutenant Kepford. And this is what this is modeled after. Nice size. Not too big, not too small. This thing's going to look sick. The decals look very, very good, guys. I mean, man. Alright, let's get the bench cleaned up and we'll be right back. Alright everybody, that's going to go ahead and do it for the unboxing. Go ahead and stay tuned. We're going to be doing an assembly video and that'll be released soon. I think this is going to be a very cool bird with the folding wings going up and down. Definitely something you're going to be talking about at the airfield. If you like what you see, the link's down in the description below. And once again, thanks for joining us here at Noon's Airborne RC. Noon's out.